Hi, I'm Jim Thomas. I'm the Director of New Construction at OHI. OHI is the premier design build firm in the area. We're in Elk Grove Village. Right now I'm sitting in our design center. It's about 8,000 square feet and it's a really nice space. People love coming here to work on their projects and plan. Here in the new construction division, we focus on new home construction and home additions. We can take your existing home and add on to it, make it the space you need, or we can build you a brand new house from the ground up. We've done new construction and remodeling for quite a long time. The family's been doing remodeling in this area for over 100 years. But the focus for my department to grow this division has really been in the last few years to try to answer the needs of people in the community that are saying they need more space and they need new homes and the ones they're living in don't work. So the process to design and build a new house is, first you have to find a lot, whether it's there's a house sitting on the lot or an empty lot. So we do a feasibility study and some zoning to make sure we can build what you want. We engage architects, we design the house, we always pay attention to the budget. Eventually we get something that we can send out for pricing to make sure we're still on track. If there's a design commission, we'll deal with that for you. We go in for permit and then start building. So the process of building an addition is similar to a new house. We still have to do some feasibility. We have to do zoning to make sure we can add on and do what you need to do. Once we do that, we work with the architects and the designers to come up with the space, always paying attention to the budget, get to a point where we can send it out for pricing. Once we get the numbers back, we find out we're still on track for the budget. We're ready to go to permit and start building. So at OHI, our design build process for new construction is different than many of our competitors because a lot of times you'll have a general contractor that just builds houses and he'll sub out the plans, he'll find a kitchen designer to put it all together and then take all these pieces and make it work, hopefully. But here we do all that in-house. We are the process. We have our own designers. We don't just build the house for you and make it this great big new house. We actually make it your home. We have designers that work with you from the very beginning all the way through the process, whether it's your floor tile, your cabinets, your countertops, all that with the vision already in place at the beginning, what it's going to look like to help you get there. They're going to hold your hand and bring you to the end all the way through. Each project we do has its own project manager who's an on-site supervisor, seeing the daily process, planning ahead, letting you know what's coming up next. You're never going to be left hanging. We're always going to be there with you on it. And that's really what we've learned is it's about the experience too. You want to have a great product, you want to have a good house, beautiful kitchen, but the process to create that can be quite cumbersome and a lot of stress. So we've learned that the experience is just as important as the actual product. We can turn out a good product, that's actually pretty easy, but the hard part is making the experience more bearable and fun maybe and less stressful. And we know that's really important. We want you to always know what's going on and just we're your partner in this. We want to make sure that you feel good about it and that it's a good experience. If you contract someone to do your remodel and first week into it, it's not going like you want, you're kind of stuck, So you want to make sure you take the time and find the right person, the right company to do this with. Because if you get halfway through and it's not going good and it's not what you thought, it's very hard to you can't just switch stores and go somewhere else. You're kind of stuck. So you want to make sure you do the time on the front end to find the right company that you trust and that's looking out for your best interest. Thanks for listening to what I have to say. If you're ready to get into a project, start the process of building a new house or designing an addition, just reach out to us. We'd be happy to meet with you and discuss your dreams.